Let me see.
I mean, it's working.
Say something?
I'm saying something, and I mean, at least it looks like it's working.
Fuck it. Who knows? Who cares? We're here potting out of a fucking car.
I've been trying to, like, figure out, you know, because I'm pretty cheap, and it could get worse.
This podcast almost ended, guys.
I mean, it could get worse. I'm saying, like, my fucking, like, if I had a landlord, I know how shit would go down if he asked me, if he told me, like, you know, we're gonna get you out of here, we're gonna evict you, right? I'd have to tell him at that point. He has to call me. You know, he has to tell me in person.
Who do you think you are, bro? You think you're Peter Parker from Spider-Man 3?
No, it's worse than that. I wouldn't buy the costume.
Have you seen...
I have to make it by hand.
Have you seen that movie?
Of course, yeah. I used to love Spider-Man.
That's one of my favorite movies. It has, like, a niche to it because, like, a lot of people don't... they say that's, like, the weakest Spider-Man out of the trilogy. But, dude, I love the part when he turns, like, not evil, but he gets a hold of the black ink and he becomes, like, Dark Spider-Man. Yeah. And the funny part was when his landlord pulls up. I mean, he sees Peter walking into the apartment, and then the landlord's there, and my man Peter hasn't paid in, like, a minute. And the landlord's, like, telling Peter what's up, like, oh, da, da. And since he's, like, the Dark Spider-Man, now he's, like, a dick. Like, back then, Peter's, like, he's usually super nice and sweet and kind. And I forgot what he says. He's like, you'll get your fucking rent money. Like, he says it on some... And then the landlord just looks at him like, damn, dude, all right.
Yeah. You think she would have fucked him if he wasn't Spider-Man, though? Like...
Say what? I didn't even hear you, honestly.
You know, the chick from the movie, she wouldn't have fucked him if it wasn't for the...
You talking about Mary Jane?
You know, the Spider-Man shit. I mean, I know it's supposed to be like a secret and shit, but come on, you know.
What girl are you talking about? Like the main character, Mary Jane?
Is there another? Yeah, it's that one. The one that he's fucking like...
I thought you meant the landlord's daughter.
Nah, that...
Like, she just loved Peter. She just wanted to suck him up constantly, bro.
Man, that was
Her dad the landlord would be fucking pissed at Peter.
No
and she'd
wonder.
be like, oh my God, Peter, hey.
No wonder he was asking for the fucking rent. I don't have a fucking... I mean, I'm just saying, like, look, I don't know, I don't remember, right, whether or not she knew at first or if she found out later on or some shit that he
You're
was
talking about
Spider-Man.
Mary Jane, right?
Yeah, her, Mary Jane.
His girlfriend, Peter's girlfriend.
Right,
yeah. She knows.
She knows, right?
Yeah, she eventually finds out.
You know,
By three, she already knows.
But I think I'm thinking of the wrong one. Maybe it was like the...
There's a couple Spider-Mans.
Yeah, but I think I'm thinking about Superman, I think, right?
Oh, no.
Where she was... Where there's like... there's this chick that falls in love, but like... Or was it that the chicks want to fuck Superman, right? But like the guy with the glasses and shit...
Clark Kent.
He's like a fucking dork.
That's the disguise. You know? Clark Kent.
Yeah, that's...
He's like a fucking lawyer, working in a law firm.
I'm like, why hide it? You know, why hide it?
I mean, think about it, bro. Everybody knows you have these powers. You're never treated the same again.
I feel like people would just, you know, think that people wouldn't see Superman the same way, you know, because it's like, if you're trying to do it because, you know, you can get a world of pussy by being a superhero, it just doesn't sound the same.
Superman's a pussy, bro.
Listen, man,
his fucking weakness is kryptonite. I don't want to hear it.
You say that shit to his face, bro.
I don't want to hear that shit. It's like, come on, bro.
You know, I fuck with the Joker out of everyone more than everyone
That's your
else.
favorite character?
That's my favorite guy. He's a fucking nihilist. You know, he's saying, you know, life gave me a piece of shit, so I'm just gonna fling it right back at everyone else.
That's a typical white shooter. He's a white school shooter answer.
Yeah, but at least he does it with style, you know?
I mean, I guess.
He'll pull up to the school, but he'll like fucking, you know, he'll have like a...
That's every school shooter's answer right there. Who's your favorite Marvel DC character?
Nah, they
Joker.
They would have. They'll have something worse. They'll like listen to some shitty.
They're all related.
Some
they all have
shitty
problems.
music.
They're all mentally fucked up.
Yeah. What did you actually think about that Joker movie, man? Did you?
I think we talked about it in the pod before.
Did we, man? I fucking love that movie.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was great, man. It was on some real shit.
I thought it was
'cause
different.
You could tell how bad that guy was suffering. You know, that was some real shit.
I mean, half of the things was just in his mind.
Yeah, that's part of what makes it like suffering though, because like that shit was real to him.
I mean,
That's the wild thing about it, you know, because like Spider-Man and shit, everyone sees that, but
it was just more like of a showing the mental side of Joker, what he goes through.
yeah, that type of shit. A lot of people hated it though, you know. I think it was like a love-hate thing, you know. But to
I
the
mean, it
people
just wasn't action much, like action-esque.
Yeah.
It doesn't really like.
But it also like described like society collapsing and shit.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
I like the best part is when he pulls up to the Late Show.
Yeah, that was.
That shit gets insane there. Like
There was some unexpected shit
he
that
blows his fucking head off, dude.
yeah, that's some shit that.
He loses it at that moment. That's when the fucking.
But that's when he becomes him, you know, when he loses his shit.
Yeah, he's just being himself.
Exactly, you know.
Before he was trying to like, I guess, because of society and.
But who are they really? I mean, because in all these places, like all these superheroes and villains and shit, they're always dressed up or some shit, right? Like there's something going on there. Like, which one is the real you? Are you more Batman or are you more that fucking nerd with the glasses? Who the fuck are
Are
you?
you asking me who I prefer?
I'm asking you who's real, because someone's faking the funk. You know, you can say that you're both, but like you're hiding. You're hiding two different personalities. You're trying to separate that shit. Where does the inner bitch begin and the bad motherfucker end? You know, that's some shit. Now, I don't want to, you know, because people take this superhero shit seriously. I don't know if you've seen like the conferences. You've never seen that like Comic-Con and shit like that?
Yeah, but those are people that just love comics.
No, there's some odd motherfuckers there.
Odd?
Odd. Odd. Some dudes that have been like 10 years, you know, trying to figure out what is it? What's it? Mary Jane, what her tits? No, I think we've seen her tits in other movies before. But the cartoon version, you know, if you collect the shit, you want to know what the tits were like, you know, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe like the first, you know, thing he jerked off to was like a superhero comic or some shit like that, you know.
I mean,
That's especially odd if that's the case, but hey, who the fuck am I to judge?
I mean, recently, there's been a rule that comic book characters, they don't fuck.
Don't fucking say that. Who said that?
There was a picture of Batman, I believe, making out with Catwoman or doing some shit with Catwoman, and I remember it was on Twitter, and I guess the person who, I don't even know, I think it was in comics back then, and people were asking like, oh, did Batman smash Catwoman, this and that, and then eventually it led to maybe it was the author who wrote the comics or drew it or whatever, and he had said like, hey, no, like this doesn't go on. Like he pretty much like just said no. Like
he made a smart move. Because what happens is if he says yes, then it becomes Pornhub. You know, that's what happens to like social media. That's what happens.
I don't know the exact 100% info around it, but it was something related to that. And then people were making a fuss about it on Twitter. That I guess comic book characters don't fuck, man. They don't smash.
That man is.
It was something related to that.
He has no idea the harm he's doing to the comic book community.
I was like, yo, fam, Batman definitely hit that. Come on.
I don't know who that guy is, but personally, he can rot in hell.
Robin went by not so long ago.
Let me ask you something.
Like he's bisexual now.
Robin?
Yeah, like Batman, Robin.
Who the fuck is surprised to hear that? Was that not always the case?
Never.
And that Batman is like some pedophile or some shit?
I mean, now it's a little weird.
You guys are out there with the trousers. You got a young boy following you in the middle of the night. What the fuck is that about?
I mean,
that's an odd selection there. I'm just saying.
I thought Robin was I forgot the connection that he has to Batman or how it started. I'm not crazy about comics like that. They're cool as fuck though.
I couldn't even fucking tell you the story if I tried, man.
About what?
About the Batman, Superman, and shit. I can't remember that shit, but listen, you've been watching this or listening to Donda. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm a guy who hasn't listened to Donda, right?
Okay.
And frankly, I don't know if I will listen to that.
Guys,
So-
if you hear that, we are in a car podding. We are in the streets, live from the streets, fellas and ladies.
You already
Continue.
know.
Nah, there was just a noise, so I just had to inform the listeners. You
They
know?
gotta know.
Go ahead, man.
But is it good?
Oh, you're asking?
Just
what-
point blank.
I liked it.
But did you love it?
I actually loved it.
You loved it?
Yeah, it was like a good amount of songs that I kind of liked. So
I hear it's long. I hear it's like an hour and a half or 2 hours or some shit like that.
yeah, there's like a couple like
Is it like a gospel feeling to it?
for sure,
Yeah.
definitely. That's the point. Like it's Kanye on the border of secular music and hip hop music.
Oh, that's a rough one.
So like yeah, but he executes though. Like
He executes. Well, yeah, he is Kanye.
it, like that's why I like Kanye, because like every album I feel like, well not but most, like he always puts himself in a box, but like in a good way. Like he's like, all right, this album is gonna be like gospel / hip hop, but still like there's no cursing on the album, and if there is, they bleep it out. So it's definitely trying to be like a gospel, you know, have a vibe to it, since it doesn't want to have curses in it. And Kanye said he's only making secular music from now on. So
I heard him say that, man. Do you remember when he went on this pastor show, like live on this pastor show? Like it was huge, like
no.
bunch of people out there, and he was just saying this, you know, this Christ stuff, and they were turned about everything he said.
Okay.
It was anything that Kanye said, as long as he ended it with Jesus,
Yeah.
it was applause, right?
What,
That was some shit that went
what
down.
was he with? Joel Osteen? What are his guys?
Probably that guy. That guy's fucking full of shit. It's,
Nah, but
they're
I
all
fuck
good.
with Kanye, man.
They're all
I feel like every time he drops, I'm always like anticipating it. Just because I know it's gonna be like, I don't know. I just feel like Kanye makes hip hop interesting, and like
Kanye definitely makes hip hop interesting.
like if it wasn't for him, he's one of the artists that like I'm always excited to just hear what the fuck he's up to, like musically.
I think it's hard. Like if you're into hip hop and you don't care about Kanye's music, like it'd be rough.
Nah, I would disagree with that.
What?
I feel as if I don't even think.
Contemporary hip hop, like unless you're still in that era where you're listening to the Beastie Boys or fucking like still,
Eminem.
like it's just Tupac and 90s shit for you. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's a lot of hip hop listeners.
the old heads, you mean, right?
Yeah, but not even. There's a lot of new kids and new that don't like any of the.
I mean, that was me.
That is you.
It took me a while to be like, you know, Lil Wayne has skills.
Nah,
It
come
took
on.
me a
That's
while.
Wayne,
It
bro.
took me a while to admit that. I'd be like, he's just like, none of this shit is related. Like he just said a whole paragraph of shit, but none of it is like
Related to you?
related. Like no one
Relatable?
bar is related to the next. Like it's just
Oh, okay. That's punchlines though. He's a
after
punchline guy.
after punchline. But I'm like, but is there a point though?
You weren't into that. You like content.
Right, I like
Substance.
What I really love was like stories and.
Oh, okay.
I used to, but then I was also a fucking dork. You know what I'm saying? Like I was. Also,
Nah, that's
I was
fine
also-
though.
No, but I was also expecting something of music that it wasn't really gonna provide. Like it's not a fucking textbook. You know what I mean?
You know, that's one of the biggest epiphanies I had in life, when I realized that, like, cause I used to be like that too. I used to be like, yo, like when it comes to music, I used to sometimes judge or be like, yo, what is this? Like, what's the point of this song? This and that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it took me a minute when I was really young to realize, like, bro, like, first of all, music's subjective, and two, like, who the fuck am I to say that's bad or just
No, you're right.
anything like that? Like, who am I? Like, music is music.
You're right.
Art, my man, what's that guy's name? Basquiat or... Yo, these guys threw anything on a fucking painting, on a fucking canvas, called it art, and just left with his day.
Right.
Didn't give a fuck what anybody had to say. didn't care about any fucking critics, anything, and that shit sells for millions.
And I wouldn't even, I mean...
And you probably wouldn't even buy a fucking painting ever in your life.
No, I would never buy it, unless Hunter Biden made it. But that's another story. Listen,
But it's just weird, like...
But I mean, you're right.
It did turn off by a second ago.
Stop playing with me.
Let me see, did it keep recording? Oh, I think it's still recording. No, I think it's because if you don't touch your laptop for too long, then you know how it goes in sleep mode and shit?
Yeah, that pisses me off now.
But now you're good.
But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Art is completely subjective, you know? But at the same time, man, it's so... Isn't it rough, though? Like, if you see somebody... You know, there's some shit that you just like and some shit you just don't like. You know what I mean? Like,
period.
Like, there's some stuff that you're like, I'm not gonna eat that shit.
At all.
You know, but then somebody else devours it, you know?
For sure.
And that's
the best way to describe music taste.
Right, it's subjective, you know? It's like, it's taste. They call it taste, you know? They call art, you have a certain taste for art. Right?
Yeah. But with me I like all type of music. That's the thing. Like, there's people that strictly do not, like, they won't listen to quotation mumble rap. Right?
I'll listen to quotation mumble rap, but like more for like a.
It all depends on the mood. That's the point.
Because I have a sense of humor.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I used to be so dumb that I used to be like, yo, I'm not listening to that, which I think actually makes you more dumber. And like you realizing that like music is just a feeling, and it's really just based on, I guess. It's just there's so many ways to describe why you even listen to music.
Oh, music can put you in all types of...
That's what I'm saying, like, and it's subjective, so this song makes you feel like this, or whenever you feel like this, you want to listen to this song, or it's literally just a feeling, so I can't hate on mumble rap, because it might put me in this feeling in this time where I want to feel like that.
I've had retarded songs that made me feel some type of shit.
Now, there's still levels to music, though.
I would agree.
But do you believe there's a thing as such as bad music, though?
You mean in the objective sense?
Yeah.
No.
There's no such thing as a bad music.
No.
Okay, excuse me.
In the objective sense.
But isn't that the debate?
About whether or not it's subjective?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't debate you on that because I would have to agree. I mean, I wouldn't even be... Like, I can't even give you an accurate definition of art.
You can put your chair back, by the way.
Right, like, I've never done that. I enjoy the discomfort.
Oh, okay.
But I would have to tell you, like, yeah, I couldn't even give you a definition of art, right? Without feeling like I'm creating some certain limits.
Yeah, it's like not listening to all music limits yourself.
Right. And so if I can't define it, I can't say it's objective. You know,
I mean, there's... Well, ladies and gentlemen...
Here we are. Listen, officer,
you guys heard it.
Like, it's not what it looks like.
We're in the streets, man, live from the gutter.
Man, it's rough out here.
Nah, that was actually an ambulance, I think. But, yeah, bro, there's just some shit I won't listen to that's just fucking trash, though.
Listen, man, Mozart.
He's
on point.
He was slanging that hot shit, bro.
He is the shit. He speaks the truth, even though...
I don't think he was rocking with my boy Beethoven, though.
No, that's a beef that will never really get past. Let's be clear. That was the most Caucasian Biggie Tupac scenario.
You gotta put some respect on my man Beethoven. He was fucking blind.
Listen, man.
Wasn't he?
He was worse. If you're into music, he was deaf.
He was deaf too?
He was deaf. No, he wasn't blind. He was deaf.
Oh, he was deaf. Oh, that even amps it up even more.
Oh, that to me, that was insane. Cause you know, and he would, from what I heard, he would like go into tears like in his concerts because he could see the reaction of people.
Wow.
But he couldn't hear his own art.
Wow.
So that's
yo, that is insane.
That is intense shit.
Just imagine, you're playing some fire shit, but you can't even hear it, bro.
And where else do you see that type of artist, man? Like, do you see, like...
Yo, no, all jokes aside, Beethoven's that dude.
Oh, respect.
He's him.
Respect, yeah.
God damn. The fact that he rocked out just fucking deaf, and had people fucking crying in tears, yo. On some, he was the, what am I about to say? Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
He was Ray Charles in the old days, bro.
See, you don't see that much in like visual arts, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't see like the Mona Lisa made by like a blind dude or some shit, right?
Damn, imagine.
That'd be mad respect if that guy's out there.
Nah, there probably is, but that's insane.
If there's some sort of like what is it, like braille that you can use for a painting or some shit.
Yeah. See, that's the difference with Ray Charles though. He was just blind.
He was blind.
But he still played the fuck out of that shit.
He had some serious inspiration, bro.
Sheesh.
Serious inspiration, bro. That heroin, that shit'll put you on point. But he stopped taking heroin for a large chunk of his life, and he went through some shit, bro. They killed it. His brother died when he was young.
Yeah, I seen the movie.
That shit was brutal.
I seen it a long time ago. I used to always watch it.
But you gotta know that like that's a talented motherfucker. Like if you're thinking about it, any dude who's moving like that, because he couldn't see himself, right? And Stevie Wonder, I think that's some blind shit they do, right? Like they move from side to side and shit, like in the middle of the concert. You know what I'm talking about? Like when they're playing the piano and shit, they're moving side, they're rocking that shit.
Bro, they can't control themselves.
Yeah,
they're just rocking out.
That's how you know you're feeling that shit though.
Bruh, put some respect on my guy Jake Paul, all right?
What? I have to.
Put some respect.
I don't have a choice.
I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear that guy ever speak. Yo, why are these dudes getting cleaned by Jake, though?
Listen, the issue is, for example, I
thought that dude, what was his name? Tyron
Woodley.
I thought he was going to put hands on Jake.
I mean, if I had to judge it, if I was a judge,
You saw the fight?
Yeah, I saw the fight.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I steal cable, right? I'm more willing to take a charge than to admit that I paid money for that fight.
Right.
But, the truth is, the Jake Paul situation, like, look, Tyron Woodley, he was stiff as fuck, right? But Tyron Woodley is still Tyron fucking Woodley. That is a dude who's a murderer. You know what I mean? Like, that dude could fuck somebody up.
He's MMA, right?
Yeah, he's an MMA fighter, but he wasn't acting like he was in a boxing match. He was maintaining MMA distance.
Dude, I can't believe that, dog.
If you ask me, like, who hurt who the most, I would have to say that Tyron hurt him the most, but that's not what the fight counts for. Like, that's not how you judge a fight.
Jake landed more hits?
Jake landed more, objectively.
So he wins automatically?
Objectively, like, he wins the fight.
Yeah, of course. I mean, split decision.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you wanna get that decision, if you don't wanna have to leave it in the hands of the judge.
I was gonna bet on Jake too, bro, and I knew I should have done it.
You were gonna bet on Jake?
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't have betted on Jake.
What?
I mean, I would now, but
No. Yo, call me right now. Tell me next match, bro. Wherever he goes, I'm betting on him, bro.
You think like?
I don't care, dog. I'm betting on him.
You think Lil B put some sort of curse on everyone that fights him?
You think people are faking it, dog?
Faking it? No, I
can't be, right?
No, I just don't think that athletes like Tyron Woodley
would do something like that.
Would do that because
what about that guy? The other guy, Ben.
Oh, Ben might do it. But Tyron, no, because Tyron is the type of dude who's, he'll worry about his legacy and shit like that.
The Ben one was embarrassing. Now that we've seen more fights, that one was just sad.
The Ben one, but Ben is probably single-handedly the absolute worst
MMA fighter?
boxer ever in any...
just ever?
And just in MMA, like, he is absolute ass at boxing.
I mean, then Jake was smart, though.
I mean, no, that's a great warm-up.
That was perfect. That's what I'm saying. These dudes are smart. They know who they're picking.
What he did well, though, was, like, he didn't get knocked out. I was surprised. I actually didn't think he was going to be able to, like,
stand through all runs.
There was, like, you remember that one part where he got put against the ropes?
Yeah, I seen that.
Some people said that it should have been a knock.
That he should have clocked him, and he was waiting a lot of hits, and he didn't do much.
Oh, there was a lot of that. The whole fight was an example of him not doing shit.
That's what I asked.
Like, Tyron was going front, but not doing shit.
But why? No idea.
He just doesn't execute sometimes.
Damn.
And he was like too... I mean...
You think Jake's paying these dudes? Can't be, right?
I mean, he's paying them, but not paying them to, like...
No, like, to lose the fight, I mean.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like, here, look, I'll give you some extra cash, bro. Just lose it, whatever.
I don't know about the other fights, but the Tyron Woodley fight, no, I don't think that.
That was fair, for sure.
I mean, that was some risky shit. If he was taking those to the chin, like
right.
that shit was rigged. Like, damn, bro.
Not even if he knocks anybody out, that shit's going viral. Like,
yeah, that
it already happened with Nate, and that's gonna look bad on you, dog. You getting knocked out by Jake Paul. Jake seems like he's a serious fighter though. Like, he's actually training.
I mean, I don't doubt that he's taking it seriously.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think Logan's that serious as Jake. But my man Jake I'm just betting on him next time, dog. I don't care who it is, unless it's fucking Canelo or some shit.
I gotta see who it is.
If it's Canelo's beating the brakes out of Jake, dog.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean...
Like, that's not even...
But I do feel like Tyron made MMA look ridiculous because...
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like that, bro. Like, if they're faking the funk, that's weak, dog.
What I saw there was like a guy who was just
there to be there.
He wasn't there like he was boxing, because like in MMA, obviously you can't move the same way you move in boxing. You'll get rocked. Right. And that's how he was fighting. He was fighting like it was a kickboxing match or some shit. Like, that's the way that he kept his distance. Like, if you're kicking somebody, obviously you gotta like have space.
Yeah.
That's what he did. He had a shitload of space. You should have been up in his face, trying to rock him, trying to fuck him up. But I mean, I get at the same time, like Tyron Woodley, you know, he lost his last 4 fights.
Oh, he did?
Like in a row type shit. Yeah.
Damn, so this is like the 5th?
The 5th.
Is he gonna get I love Jake Paul tattooed?
You never know.
Yeah, if he does that.
No, never.
The cloud chasing is real. He wanted a rematch.
Yeah. And apparently that's like the requirement for a rematch. Damn, you know, like now he's at the mercy.
Yeah, dog. See,
Jake
this
Paul.
is why it's bad to be on that, being down by Jake Paul, dog.
That's brutal.
A YouTuber.
That's brutal.
This guy a couple years ago was probably looking like me, skinny, no fucks given. Now he's rocking dudes.
But is it like just me? Like Tyron Woodley, he did not move his head like the entire fight.
I just don't like that they gas this shit up and then they don't fucking put in the same work as much as they gassed it up. It's like, dude, come on.
But he didn't move like he was boxing. Like, he just moved like he was an MMA dude that wasn't allowed to do anything else.
I think he could have knocked him out, bro, if he really wanted to.
I saw like 20 opportunities for him to knock him out. He didn't execute on any of them, but he does that a bunch. Like, that's happened to him in the past a lot of times. Like, he just doesn't.
He's just that type of fighter.
He doesn't execute when he should have executed. You know, that shit happens.
That's sad.
It's
a random dude just walking down the street.
Yeah.
We gotta give the listeners a visual.
There's just some dude walking through the street. You know, you never know.
Never know. We get a podder out here to pod with us.
We might get somebody out here.
Fuck around in the Sedano's shopping center for Sedano's a Florida thing.
I got a yeah.
Okay.
I never saw one outside of here, man, and I lived in the in Farmville over there in Kentucky.
Oh man.
Kentucky, they don't fuck around. There was a Klan rally one time.
You've seen it?
My parents saw it.
Oh.
I don't remember that shit.
You gotta tell us some of your Kentucky stories, though.
There were farms everywhere and fried chicken all over the place.
Damn. Dude, what the fuck is it like being in Kentucky?
It's just like...
Is it boring?
It's I mean, yeah, remember, I was a kid.
How long did you live there?
4 years.
Oh, damn, not that long.
4 years, but like I still...
Up to 4?
No, I was in Cuba. I mean, I was born in Cuba.
So you were a little older?
Yeah, that was like
6 to 10?
I mean, from like kindergarten to like 3rd grade.
Okay, that's not bad. You remember a little bit then.
So that's like what I remember is like playing in the snow and shit like that, you know?
Damn, I feel you.
Or like, you know, you didn't have to go to school a lot of the time because like the streets were too full of snow and it was like slippery.
Wait, Kentucky's a city though, right?
No, Kentucky's a state.
Oh, it's the state?
Yeah, Louisville is where I live.
That's where you were staying, Louisville?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Louisville, you know, you'd think it's just rednecks, but like people don't realize like the South is separated into like, typically there's a bunch of white people on one area and there's a bunch of black people in another area.
Kentucky's South though? No.
Kentucky.
Midwest?
Kentucky is the unofficial South.
Oh, okay.
Right. And people think it's fried chicken and shit, and I'm like, there's fried chicken, man, but like that's just, you know, it's a reputation, you know. But
No good stories, man.
from Kentucky, from when I was a jit.
Yeah, was there any bullies out there in Kentucky?
I mean, a crackhead stole my scooter one time.
I think we talked about
My
that.
uncle got shot
No way. In Kentucky?
in Kentucky. Yeah,
Is he okay now?
there's projects in Kentucky.
Oh, I bet, of course.
Where I lived there, it wasn't a very good neighborhood.
Yeah, dudes be just flooring this shit out here, dog.
Yeah, you know, people pay extra money to make shit sound louder,
Oh my god.
and that to me is the definition.
I wonder if they actually heard that, cause that shit was loud.
They had to hear that.
That's like this third time someone floored. Yeah, that's Florida, man.
But does that make sense to you that like people pay money to like have more
La noise.
noise? Like,
Isn't it called a ricer or some shit like that?
yeah, that's what it's called. But it's, to me, that's just like, have some self-respect. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
look, man,
it's ridiculous.
Either you got the bread to buy some expensive shit, you know, some shit that deserves to make noise because of how badass that interior
How much
is.
horsepower it has.
Exactly, or you just, you know, stop acting like a bitch, you know? If you're over the age of 16 and you're pulling this shit, we got a problem.
Some people got fucking scat packs.
Scat packs.
Yeah, bro.
Like a shit pack or something like that? What does that mean? Scat packs.
It's a type of car, bro. It's a type of Dodge Charger, I believe.
A Dodge Charger? Damn, that's what they call the Dodge Chargers?
That's the actual name for it, a scat pack. It's a
Fuck
type
outta
of
here.
it's a
No,
type of charger.
No, don't play with me.
Yeah, shit goes fast as shit.
Just not
Has a lot of horsepower.
fucking troll.
But yeah, bro.
I think the curse of Lil B is upon us in terms of like these Jake Paul fights. That's exactly what's been happening. You know that, right?
Or they've just been faking it like crazy.
If
Dude,
the-
I wanted to do a Lil B lyric breakdown, but need better equipment for all that. I wanted to actually play the song while breaking down to the listeners the magnificent bars of my man Lil B.
He is a genius.
I gotta explain it to them, but like I don't want to do it without the music. I feel like I gotta do it justice. So sometime soon, I'll figure it out, guys.
You don't want to plagiarize the Lil B though. You might get cursed.
Nah, you could play music in a podcast. That's fine.
I mean, the Lil B, for example.
And if it's cool, if we get demonetized for Lil B, I'm fine. I'll pay Lil B.
Fucking what is the name of this shit? There was this one track, you know, where I do remember.
Dude, I wanted to break down "Bitch I'm Bill Clinton."
What a fucking classic.
Have you heard that, right?
God, how could I not hear?
Yo, that song, we need to break it down.
Life-changing lyrics right there. It's like,
I literally was just listening to it the other day, and I'm like, yo, this guy's on point sometimes.
I've been in tears listening to Lil B. Let me just tell you that right now.
Dog.
Absolute tears.
But yeah, that's something for the future. We're gonna have our own segment every now and then, the Lil B lyric breakdown.
I just gotta like.
I got so many songs that I could just bring out the vault to just be. It needs to be broken down because no one in the history of YouTube has broken down these lyrics.
That's
And that's actually serious. I've never seen
wrong.
anybody break down Lil B lyrics, bro. And he's so like different, and the things he says, like, just it requires some
I
understanding.
just want to give like 2 or 3 bars here, just to.
Let me
people a
search
taste.
up Bitch and Bill Clan right quick and just spit some 2 or 3 the best ones from the track itself.
I think that's a good idea.
Check this out, dog. Here we go. Bitch, I'm Bill Clinton. First of all, Lil B did predict wrong that Hillary was going to be president on this song.
That did happen.
But it's all good. Let's see. Let me see.
Did he curse Donald Trump? Did that?
Check it. I mean, let's start off with the verse. Just left wrist Clinton, right hand Clinton, Monica Lewinsky, everybody loved me.
Ooh.
Yeah, come on. Monica Lewinsky, she gave Bill head. Come on, dude. Everybody
That's
love him.
amazing.
Swag Bill Clinton,
Swag.
car Bill Clinton, house Bill Clinton, I love women. Yo, Girls love Clinton. Presidents, women.
Ooh.
I got money.
Damn.
I got hundreds.
Ooh.
I got swag in a bag, so she suck me.
God damn.
Condoleezza Rice on my wrist, and it's lovely.
What? God
Yo, if
damn.
I had a soundboard for that, cause goddamn, yo, he's hard. Condoleezza Rice on my wrist, and it's lovely. Colin Powell chain, and you know I'm straight thuggin'.
God damn.
West Side Boy on his track, cause it's nothing. George Bush guns, and you know I want that oil. Oof. That might have been a bar right there. I'm not even gonna lie.
Lil B.
Political bars. Colin Powell chain on my wrist, and it's spoiled. He needed to bring back Colin Powell. Everybody vote cause they know that I'm loyal. Young bass guy got guns and the lawyers. Just reminding you, like, we could go to war.
God.
I'm Bill Clinton, smoking marijuana. In the black house, bitch, you don't want no drama. And that's verse 1. And we'll end it with that one. But just that right there. Lil B, man. If we had a clapping sound effect right now, we need an applause for that.
Lil B changes lives, bro.
Dude, that was... I'm Bill Clinton smoking marijuana. I was only said this, bro.
That's
And that, for the explanation for that bar on Genius is like, in 1992, Bill Clinton claimed that he smoked marijuana but didn't inhale.
Listen, man. If you're saying,
Yo, did he say that for real?
If you're saying he didn't inhale, man.
But he smoked it though. But he didn't inhale
Listen, man, a dude like Bill Clinton, I'm willing to believe he smoked
the
crack.
shit out of that shit, dude.
Crack.
And then, or in his words, when I was in England, he said, I experimented with marijuana a time or two and didn't like it.
Get the fuck
I
out
didn't inhale and I didn't try it again.
Fuck you, you fuck.
Well, there he goes, bro.
You got to put it down with some. Look, some of the most life-changing lyrics I ever heard from Lil B. He started off and he said, "You know I eat pussy. Let's get one thing understood.
Oh, you're talking about eat?
Before I fuck your bitch, you gotta let me know what's good."
You gotta let me know it's good.
Oh, it's
He was specific.
Well, that does that. Yeah, I'm glad you correct that. That's important stuff.
Yes.
Right? Because that does make a distinction there.
Like he's implying like you let me know about your bitch if it's good.
Right, yeah. He's asking, he's telling you, because like when you accept, Christ as your Lord and Savior, you have to accept him, right? You got to accept the Lord, right? And if you want to accept, the Lil B as the base god,
Yeah.
your bitch is on the line.
I think we might as well just finish bitch on Bill Clinton, bro.
I mean, I think that's, yeah.
We were on verse 1.
We already went deep enough. This has to continue.
We indulged, right? So here we are, guys. Verse 2. Oh shit, he doesn't even have a verse 2. That's how fucking legendary it is. I forgot.
I get trolled by the bass god even when he's not even near.
Whatever. On the outro, he's like, red flame. You know what it is. Lil B. Swag. I need Bill Clinton to light up the weed. Shout outs to Hillary Clinton. You about to win that presidentship, baby. For me, you're gonna be president soon, baby. Swag. Cut. Knife. White House. That's how he ends it, though.
Oh my God.
So yeah, he predicted that. I guess he was a Hillary fan, and he wanted her to win.
I think he would run for a second term with Trump if it was if the ambience was right. I know people think it's really unlikely, man, but how many of you guys that think this is unlikely
You talking about Bill Clinton?
No.
Lil B?
Lil B.
Dude, Lil B and Donald Trump team up.
That's it, man. China, the communism in China would end, world peace.
World peace would probably start.
Arrive. Lil B in any public office, that's it.
I'd respect it.
You have to. There's no choice.
I'd vote for him over Kanye
The
any day.
laws of physics do not allow any disrespect towards Lil B.
Yeah, him over Kanye any day.
Kanye? Oh, no, of course. That's not even like that's...
Yeah, are we? How much are we at? I don't even know.
I mean, I don't even know how this works. Is this minutes? Is this...
I have
is this
no idea.
seconds? What the fuck kind of measurement is this? I don't understand this.
Guys, we are recording on a new computer, on a program that I don't use. I am an engineer, so
Correct.
we made it work somehow.
It did work.
But I think is that 130 minutes?
Impossible.
That's what I'm thinking. You think we went that deep, right?
Impossible.
That would be 2 hours, right?
It hasn't been 2 hours.
Impossible, right?
No.
Then what is it then?
It's,
And
I'm willing to say that it's probably been about 1 hour. No, actually, maybe like 1 hour and close to an hour. About an hour, 20 minutes.
yeah, I think we might have to end it here.
Yeah.
Only because we have 46 minutes left on our bus sprout.
God damn it. All right, folks.
Well, guys,
That's it.
You
know?
heard it from us, man. We're here potting from a car.
From the fucking
To the
parking
left
lot
of me.
Sedanos, Navarros, all that good shit.
To the left of me, I see a random guy, just picked up a little...
He's picking up the carts.
He's picking up the carts.
Little
Who
do we
knows?
know he's taking it to the trap house.
He might just use it for a seat. But hey, you guys heard it here first. V and Ape doing the great Lil B Lyric Breakdowns. Comment if you guys want more.
Ya tú sabes.
Swag, and we're out.
Peace.